Trixie and I saw a need in the community for starting a grade 7 and 8 private school. So the idea started there. Once the plan was underway, we were approached by a number of parents who said, well, we'd love our children to come to your school, but we also have children in the earlier years, in grade 4, grade 5. Could you see yourself expanding?
And we started chatting with each other and came about with this dream school. And I think we've made our dream come alive.
At my old school, there was 500 people, so I didn't feel like I learned that much because there's really not enough time with your teacher.
I'm getting a little bit better here because you have a lot more time to do stuff, and at the other school you had to pretty much finish everything within one day.
In my other school, I actually had a tutor because I wasn't learning that much. They said, do this and this by the end of the day, do it. But this school, they work with you sometimes one by one and they make sure you get it. And I've improved way better in my language.
I have found a huge benefit in having small classes in this type of education in both my children. I think probably the biggest benefit has been in their confidence. Because it's a small environment, it's a small class, they're very independent thinkers. And I think that will take them a long way in high school.
I really appreciate never having more than 12 children in a class because I feel I can get to know the children individually, a bit like I would get to know my own children at home.
You can really learn a lot here, and all the teachers, if you need more help on a subject, then they're if you want to ask a question over and over again, if you still don't get it, then they're just like, oh, that's fine, they really explain it to you.
I think what surprised me the most is how she fit right in and how she has just been comfortable from the start. She's just beaming every day coming home, just like she's always been here.
I really, really like learning. I'm probably one of the few kids who actually likes going to school every day.
The teachers at Stratford Middle Years, they're all very kind and supportive and you can do this, and it makes you feel pretty good.
This school teaches more towards the individual. If you have a gifted child, then there's the extra attention for them to excel beyond the classroom means. If you have a child that needs a little extra help as well, the attention is there to make sure that they get to the level they're to be at, the classroom level, the grade standards of the province.
If someone told me that they were thinking about coming here, I would tell them for sure that if they like arts, this is the place to be.
It has been very rewarding to see the children benefit from incorporating the arts throughout our curriculum at Stratford Middle Years. They grow as a whole person and their confidence just blossoms and they're having fun.
We usually do about 2 plays a year, I think, but this year we did about 3. First we did a showcase and then 2 plays. And so I guess you could say we do a lot of drama and music here, so that's the best part about it.
I think the benefits are huge from the experience they get here because we plan a lot of performances and a lot of public performances, and a lot of kids don't get the opportunity to perform in front of people, and I think it really breaks down an awful lot of barriers for kids. A student that came last year that had some problems being in front of people, all of a sudden is now doing a lead role in a musical, and I'm just so impressed that that could happen in such a short period of time.
One of the great things about being at Stratford Middle Years is that we're all really close. All the teachers and the students are really close, and if there's a new kid that comes into the school, they have no trouble fitting in because they just become part of sort of the family that we have here.
I can definitely be myself here because everybody knows me.
You're not going to have to worry about your child when you send them here. You're going to know they're well taken care of. So the money that you have spent's well worthwhile because your child's going to wake up in the morning and they're going to want to come to school. And when they come home from school, they're going to have fun stories to tell you. They're always going to have something that they've learned and something new and different that's happened in their day that's made it pleasurable. So I think it's really important to spend our money in the early years of one's education so that they have the grounding that they need, so that they love to learn. Because isn't that what it's all about, loving to learn?
If I wasn't at Stratford Middle, I would miss having lots of friends.
There's absolutely no peer pressure. It's like everyone gets along, and the teachers are so supportive, and they help you with everything, and it's just like one big happy family. Like everyone loves each other, and it's just a really nice environment.
You're so surrounded by friends who adore you and just like support you throughout your entire time here, and friends who you will have throughout your whole life, who you will treasure with you even through high school, even when I'm not here next year.
I'm really looking forward to high school, not looking forward to leaving though, but I think I'll be ready. I think it's gonna be tough leaving here because I love it so much, but it'll be fun next year because we have such an advantage. We just got more out of the grade 8 than I think a normal school would.
I've taught in about 4 different independent schools in Ontario, and I'm always really surprised that 146,000 students in this province actually go to an independent school. That's nearly 7% of the student population in the province of Ontario.
We figured the best thing we can do for our children is to give them the best possible education, to give them a head start in life. If we can do that, then they can take the courses that they want. They can become who they want, or at least give them a fighting chance to become who they want.
When you find the right place and you see the environment at Stratford Middle Years and your child in it, it's much more manageable than you would think, and you make it happen. We all make it happen.
Parents that are considering different options for education should really come and visit the school, even if it's just for a half day, bring their child and stay themselves to see the magic that happens. And I wouldn't have believed it until we've had Jonah put in here, what a difference it's made.
It is a dream come true. It's following my passion that I've had since I was young, working with children. And it's my second home. These are my second children. And every day I wake up and I'm so excited about what the day has to bring to my life and what I can bring into their lives.
We have 3 children enrolled in, so in that itself, it's a life choice. And I mean, you make choices, and you can either choose to put them in sports and dance and, you know, go out and do lots of extra activities. You can choose an education that's going to carry with them forever. So.